Hello. I was doing my morning run and now I am kind of like stuck under the rain. There's no shelter and I decided to hide under uh, an overhead bridge. Okay, so at the junction in between Ang Mo Kio Avenue 1 and this is my first time hiding under the shelter. No, actually, in fact, it's not. I still remember during my motor riding days, when there's rain, I will hide under the shelter and stuff. So, for those people who don't have such experience, this is how it looks like. It's very noisy, but definitely a good place. And it's lucky I got my drinks as well. Okay, since while waiting for the rain, I decided to make a short video regarding this topic about mentorship. I've always been trying to encourage a lot of salespeople in real estate, or even sometimes my friends from the financial industry or volunteers, and explaining to them the importance about mentorship. Why do we actually need to step up as a mentor, especially for some of you guys who really care about your people? You have a good set of skills where if a friend of yours or people around you would learn or inherit it from you, you can actually really help or even to change their life. Many of these people I spoken and I will tell them, come on, step up. They will come to this point that will say that I'm not good enough. I am not somebody that people might want to follow, people might want to listen. There will always be better people or another person out there who is better than me. Whenever I hear such comments, I will just laugh. I just laugh. Because I like to say like give a very good example, and maybe perhaps if you have been to a church or maybe of a religion that you are familiar, you realize that many of these volunteers, they are not everyone is like doing extremely well, and I have met some of them who they are currently still in very bad shape. They have their own family challenges, financial problems, and even health. But what doesn't stop there is to come up and actually talk to people about their experience. And many times, their experience actually changed a lot of people. I've been reading a lot of motivational books, inspirational books. I like to watch video on YouTube as well. And most of the time I learn is from people's story. So everyone has a different set of story in their life. Sometimes when the stories are too perfect, beautiful, it may not turn out to be genuine. And of course, there are a lot of true case study where people actually went through hard knocks in their life, and eventually their outcome and their success has become truly inspiring for many people. Therefore, because of this, I would like to really encourage many of you guys out there, especially in real estate, to actually step up, to share their experience, to really care for those who needs to be taken care of. Real estate mentorship, it is not so much about just helping people to make money. Of course, I'm not saying that money is not important. Definitely money is important. I know without money, there's so many things that we can't do. And coming from my background, I used to be in MLM. I was very involved in direct sales last time. What actually motivated and inspired me when I was during my 24, 25 were definitely a level that I would never thought that I could achieve. Like example, to own certain brands, to own types of cars, to be associated with certain groups of people. Back then, I remember those were the time where a group of us had the inspiration to say that, I just want to be there one day. I don't think that's wrong, because but at that point of time, you imagine you have nothing, you're all alone, and somehow back then I don't think I was even attached. So as a single man, there's just so much dreams and aspiration I wish to fulfill and complete. And when things change along the years, the need and wants actually change as well. So therefore, I have learned that somebody on the 20 plus or the 30 plus, between their 40 and 50-year-old, they need to want change. Therefore, it's not so much about there will be one formula or one method, which I like to call it that one size fits all. So therefore, coming back to the mentorship of real estate, some people get inspired. Maybe wow, okay, that's the goal. That's who I want to be in the future. This is the leader, or this is the manager I want to follow. And I know that they have done it before, and because they have done it, and they know the know-how. And sometimes we'll mention things like, we believe in success breeds success. So there are also another group of people when they actually join the real estate. In fact, they themselves, they are already very established. Like some came from a good family, they were well connected, or maybe before they join real estate, they are already from a corporate world where they are being supported by a lot of good clients, and honestly, they don't really need like to own like more houses, more car, or maybe go for good holidays. They are already in that category, nothing more than that. And this category of agents or salesperson, what they are really looking for, perhaps is somebody who actually really care for them. Some of them can be really pampered. Pampered meaning say you have to really serve them, like getting the paperwork for them, doing certain things, running tasks. Well, I have met a handful of people like this. And on the other hand, in fact, most of them, they just want to be guided. They just want to be heard. They just want to get somebody they're really comfortable with, and they can share their thoughts. Now, even though they know they have seen through many things in life, during their career, during their corporate world, they just want to be heard. They want to be recognized. So when we have salesperson like this, it's easy, it's perfectly easy to actually guide them with a sincere heart, and actually they like it. So also some other kind of learners or agents I know, which what they are looking for is continuous learning, and that's the part I feel that continue to provide. So if you are somebody who is able to create content, creating lessons, I believe that it can be very useful. It can be really useful for those people who always look for a breakthrough, and they just run out ideas on where to learn. How often I will hear this, Bobby, I'm willing to pay for money, but just that, where can I go? What lessons should I take? What is beneficial for me to do well in the business? So therefore, if you are somebody like a content creator, or maybe even like you can do social media, digital marketing, I don't think that's wrong for you to really step up and tell people your strength, that's what you can do. Because real estate is really interesting. Every little part plays a strength in this business. Like I do have my good friend buddy, Godfrey. He was from the financial industry, and what he earned or what he had in the past has become a true strength, very powerful strength when we talk about financial area. So not forgetting even certain names I cannot quote, if not they will be angry with me. I know of people who used to be in the IT industry. They fully utilize what they have, what they know, as a form of the tools today. And today they are great digital marketers, continuously getting good leads. Okay, so I think it is more than just being a top producer, which entitled, or I would say it qualifies you to be a coach, a mentor, or a manager. Therefore, I really hope this short video will keep you going. And if you had that passion to give, to care, to lead and inspire, don't listen to what other people say. That you need to be very successful. You need to be a producer. You need to be a champion, or worse. Sometimes I know that we may hear people telling you this. Oh look, you see that someone mentioned that I haven't even succeeded myself. How am I qualified to teach? If you do meet people like this, stay away from them. Because there will be other people who appreciate you for who you are. Right? Perhaps since I'm still on this topic and it is still raining, so maybe I would just share a little bit more. And recently I received a handful of agents sending messages and asking. No, I won't say ask, I'll use the word invite. They actually sincerely invite people to join their organizations. I would like to say good job and keep it going. And I think that's a form of attitude. The attitude that you want to reach out, you want to build a team, which is good. It's definitely a good thing. On the flip side, at times I will also hear people telling me, saying that let's do a counter recruit. So what exactly is a counter recruit? I'm going to be very honest. When I was on my earlier stage in real estate, I had this experience as well. It was something which I actually did that. I remember there was once somebody called, and he was doing like a general prospecting and asking for agents to join his small little agency. So I went. Back then I was already with Promax, and we have very big infrastructure and support from the company. So when I was there, I opened up what we have. I did not even listen to what he can offer. I was arrogant. I confess. I was very arrogant, and I listened and just tell him that there are so many things that I know you want to do it, but you just can't do it. So why would you want to even invite people to join you where you can't even look after yourself? Of course, I can't really remember his name, but I remember it's a very small agency, and he was speechless. And he agreed and acknowledged that there were so much things that he wanted to do, but due to resources, people, ability, that stopped him from moving forward. And I felt that okay, fine. I want better, when like you go in and talk to people, they feel good. But to think about it, that gentleman, he didn't join me, and over the years I didn't hear from him anymore, and it all stopped. So how do I feel if you ask me? I think I have done horrible thing. You see, at that age, I think that gentleman was about 40, maybe close to 50. He had that inspiration, and he had that aspiration that he still wants to build a team. Why would I do that to him? Why would I trash someone's hopes and dreams? Even though I am not ready to join maybe that company, there's no need for me to do that. There's no need. And I did that out because I was young, egoistic, a point that I like to prove that perhaps I'm better than someone else. But what do I get? I got nothing, and perhaps I could have killed someone's dreams. And to kill someone's dreams as a mentor today, a coach, or some people call me boss, and please don't call me that. I think that's a bad thing. That's something I would encourage. Don't do that, because the dream and aspiration, it's something so important to each and everyone. So if you can encourage them, perhaps now they may not get the answers, but that doesn't mean we need to tarnish what they believe in. Because when you do that, you're not only, for most people who do that, because I'm just explaining in general, maybe they feel good, and wow, if I do that something, I am above the rest. But what you may not understand, you may actually kill someone and they no longer dare to take a step or even to explore themselves anymore. And this is where these people will give up. They lose confidence, and what do you get from that? Okay, you actually get nothing, but just to stroke a person's ego just to do that. So anyway, go back to the story. If the guy or the gentleman is still in the business, I'd like to say I'm sorry, sincerely sorry, and it's definitely a lesson I've learned, and that's something I would like to continue to use this story to inspire and motivate others, that if ever one day you meet somebody who has the aspiration to coach and train, I will tell you they are definitely braver than anyone else. And if you're not ready to join them, it doesn't matter. Encourage them, motivate them, and give them time. If what is yours is yours, if times to change, people will change. Okay, so let's take a look and see how's the weather. Okay, I think the weather is here, and it's time for me to go home. Okay, hope this short 80 minutes there will be something that you will like, and I will see you guys on